contest is a tag team match. It is your main event, scheduled for one fall. Introducing the first team. From Rockstar City.
Main event here on Project X, episode 4.
Main event time, tag team action. Are you a Kevin Rudolph fan, Johnny Moose?
No.
No, not at all.
Well, I mean, I don't know. It's not my cup of tea.
You don't let it rock?
I don't let it rock. I only let the power of Scott's staff into my heart.
Just Creed and nobody else, huh?
No. That's not true. I mean, I have an affinity for Alice Cooper. Van Halen, probably the greatest rock and roll band there ever was. And me and Trent Reznor are homeboys. So I mean, I do have other bands in my back pocket that I love. But I mean, Creed is on a thing right now.
Creed is on a thing right now.
You see, Van Halen was the first concert I ever saw that I bought tickets to. In 1995, Van Halen, Sammy Hagar. Special in my heart. Then you got 9 Inch Nails. Seen them all over the country. You got Alice Cooper. I've seen Alice Cooper more than anybody else of any band alive. And then you got Creed.
And then you got Creed.
And then you got Creed.
But here we got the Silver Saints versus Let It Rock in our main event of the Project X tapings of episode 4.
The Silver Saints in their Dudley's gear today. The Dudley's 2024 collection.
Now, will we see a table in this match?
Brother, nobody paid for that.
I mean, what would Xcite Wrestling be without a little hardcore in the main event, huh?
Oof. You know, it's always good when it's good. See, your problem, Vince Balor, was you were never
My problem.
You were never in Tournament of Death
or
Cage of Death.
Boo.
You never did that, so you were just working shindies in Buffalo,
yeah,
bro.
That's what I was. Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Back to the action anyway. Julian Jules starting things off here with Maxwell Keith. Silver Saints versus Let It Rock in tag team action.
You just want to admit it's just because you just can't lift as much weight as he can?
I'll go to the gym.
You know, you're going to have to face him in the Battle of the Tough Guys round robin tournament at some point.
I don't give a shit. I've wrestled him before. I've beaten him before.
You know, he was your tag partner. You both won tag titles together.
And you had to persuade me into doing that.
It was
wanted to tag with the guy,
brother.
Beautiful kip up. You can do that, right, Moose?
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't? All right, well.
I can't. But you know what? There's really no need for me to do that.
There was no need for him to do it right there, but he did it anyway. The athleticism out of these youngsters, huh?
These kids, you know?
Pretty drop kick there. 1. Only a 1 count. It's going to take much more than that to put away Maxwell Keith.
Do you think embrace second place is the right way to go? Like, I get it.
I don't know.
That you're second place, but second place is just the first loser.
So what would you do if you were forced in a position where you had to embrace second place in these battle royals? Like if you were just final 2 or final 4 rather than the sole winner?
That's a hard question because it's unrealistically a thing.
Is it? You've had 2 battle royals and you just don't think you could ever lose any one of them.
Well, I've done 2 battle royals. You don't think you could ever
make it down to the final 4 with Joey Sassano. You just think you're penciled in to win every one of them, huh?
Listen, I've been in 2 battle royals and I am 2-0. So In baseball, I wouldn't just be a Hall of Famer. They would name the Hall of Fame after me.
The Johnny Moose Battle Royal Hall of Fame.
Correct.
Has a nice ring to it, yeah.
It does. Listen, one day we will have the King of the Battle Royal title, and guess who will win that? Me. You might as well put my face on the nameplates.
Rather not.
Side plates. I know belt makers. Maybe we'll just do that anyways. And then I will be a champion much like yourself. We'll probably be on the same tier, I feel. Like he is the heavyweight champion, King of the Battle Royal champion.
Yeah, same
We're
thing.
peers.
Yeah.
We would be peers, Vince Valor.
Peers. And we'd be peers putting the fans to tears when we announce your Battle Royal retirement show.
But they would be jeering that. Because tears. See what we're rhyming there, like we're rappers. So what do you know about this Flip?
Flip? Who's Flip?
Is it Flip in the ring?
No, that's Scoop. Scoop, Moose.
It's Scoop?
Get it right. Scoop.
Not
Scott
Flip?
Richards. No, it's not Flip. I mean, he hasn't done a flip yet, but the match is still young. We could see a flip out of Scoop. Oh, Moose. You touched that. Pay attention to the detail there. This kid just ripped the tag rope off. That's coming out of his non-existent envelope now, isn't it?
Right now, he's trying to hold the tag rope in place.
Yeah.
So nobody would notice that he broke the tag rope.
Unless it's a part of the strategy here. They might be doing a little something with that tag rope. Arm drag's a little hip swirl. Another arm drag here out of Scoop. Scoop, not Flip, Moose.
I'm sorry. I got my kids wrong.
Hits him with an enziguri. Let it rock with a twist of fate. Anton, if we're going to go for the Hardy Boys moves, we got to do the full Hardy Boys thing. Give a little bit of this, a little bit of that, right?
Yeah, I get it.
And just, yeah.
Now, I got to tell you, I've been to many rock and roll shows. I don't think I've ever did like a little hand gesture before trying to knee somebody.
There's no secret handshake at these Creed concerts you go to?
No, there's not. There's just love.
Oh, okay.
With arms wide open.
With arms wide open. You sacrifice the handshakes when you enter a Creed concert, don't you, Moose? Takes you a little bit higher.
You gonna get every lyric in before I can get anything in?
I've only got one less breath in me, so make the most out of it.
What if you just shut up about Creed?
You suddenly got a problem with me putting over Creed on the commentary?
No, but I feel like you're doing it disingenuously.
No, I love Creed, Moose. Gerald Wheeler would be disappointed in you.
I am homeboys with Scott Stapp, and quite frankly, I don't know that I don't think you believe it. You know what? My wife didn't believe it until she was on the boat with the Creed, and I was on the boat with the Creed, and now she listens to Creed like it was meant to be.
You know what you should start to believe in is Gerald Wheeler being a part of your shows.
I don't think that I need Gerald Wheeler on the show.
Gerald Wheeler's a draw. Gerald Wheeler is over.
A rare mishap there between Cairo and Max there of not knowing who could take the pin. I mean, if they ever want to embrace first place, they need to get on the same page here.
It seems like they've got T-shirts ready, so they don't need to embrace first place. They're comfy in second place. Does that mean they just never want to win? Is that what that means?
That's why I just don't understand the motivation of embracing second place. You're embracing being the first loser, and I just don't understand that mindset. Because as you know, I have yet to lose.
Yeah, well, you should get like an Embrace Final Four shirts made if you could do one of those.
But that wouldn't be the Johnny Moose shirt.
Charge the kids full price.
That might be the Joey Sassiano shirt. That ain't the Johnny Moose shirt. Johnny Moose shirt is the king of the Battle Royals.
Yeah, but even being the king of the Battle Royals, you make your way down to the Final Four just as Joey Sassiano does.
Yeah,
so
but
you are embracing the Final Four.
But I'm not embracing the Final Four because I'm the final one.
The one.
The one. I watched a movie once.
Could
there
Scoop
could be only
the one
one
here to put away Maxwell Keith.
I think if Scoop did a flip, maybe he would did it done.
Tornado DT. Didn't quite get all of it.
That wasn't a flip, though.
It wasn't a flip. Why don't you get in there and show him how it's done? Scoop clearing the ring here. Hey, he could be a contender here for the Battle Royal, clearing the ring like that, huh?
A contender, yeah. A winner, no.
But he could employ him as help, right?
Listen.
Super kick.
If these kids think they're going to make a name on me, they're sadly mistaken.
Breaks it up before he could barely get a 1 count there.
Cairo with a stiff elbow right to the face to make sure he got off his partner. Cairo and an old pro of the Battle Royals knew how to throw him right out.
He went to the middle rope, so.
Yeah, no, but he's not in a Battle Royal. He didn't have to be too specific.
He just exited the ring, which reminds me, I got a story to tell you later about a Battle Royal I was a part of.
Oh.
That's got to be a finish. Oh, what do we have here? 2 of Xcite students.
It's the Cuban Missile
Breaking
and
up the
Patty
match.
Bomb.
But weren't they? This is an episode, I don't know.
They were opponents on the first episode.
Could we be breaking down into a Battle Royal here, Moose?
Do I have to go in the ring?
Up.
I don't have my wrist tape on. I don't need my wrist tape.
Well, Frank Cesano's out of control of this. This match is over.
Frank Cesano has no control. Did you see how he just exited Cairo out of the ring?
Yeah, Moose, this looks like a Battle Royal to me. You might want to get in there.
Yeah, but I mean, Cairo got back in the ring, so I feel like the rules of the Battle Royal don't apply here. Nope, he threw him out again. Huge exploder suplex. This team is very explosive. Patty Bomb.
Are they a team or are they their opponents earlier? What happened?
They seem like they're a team, don't they?
They don't even have matching gear. They're not a team. Come on.
Be a double disqualification.
Well, I guess that's going to wrap it up for episode 4.
Episode 4 in the books.
Project X, episode 4 here on the interwebs.
Now, I've done the last 4 weeks of taping, so that means 4 times the pay, right, Moose?
Well, yes. 4 times 0 is still 0. So
still enough for you to pay the horse, right?
I'm not paying the horse. So, Vince Valor, this is Johnny Moose. We'll see you again next week for episode 5. And if you keep talking about pay,
I won't be here for 5.
Me.